Hi everyone, I'm Tanya. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. Today we're doing sinking funds and we're also going to be checking in with last month's goals for March to see how we did and set up our goals for April. Even though technically when I'm filming this it's almost the middle of April, a bit behind, but oh well. So we will start with the goals for March. And so our goals for March were to celebrate Jordan's birthday. We did that. Well, Roy did that. Oh my gosh, you took it at the end. Roy went to Sydney. The boys were originally going to come up for his birthday, but then they didn't. So Roy ended up going down for his birthday, and the Linkin Park concert was in Sydney that weekend. So Roy bought him and the boys tickets. So they went and did that. They had an amazing time. So that was good. Celebrate anniversary. We didn't really do that. We've still got money in our events binder for that. So we shall see. Friend outing, I did do that. The weekend Roy was away. I had an outing with a friend. We went to a Korean barbecue restaurant. So that was really nice. And pup friendly day out. No, we did not get to that in March, unfortunately. All right, the financial goals was to have 1,170 saved towards family holiday. We actually have 1,535 saved towards the family holiday, so we've definitely done that and then some. Save $435 for the cow experience. Yes, we have done that. And we had 370 saved towards birthday, towards the cow experience, and the rest in adventure. And if you've been on my Instagram, you'll know we've actually already been and done the cow experience. So that was my birthday present and it was amazing. Have $210 saved for the horse ride. We only have $45 saved at this point. I think as of today we still have, I think, $130 in the adventure envelope. Have $1,875 saved towards the 7.5k binder. We have 1,720, so not quite but close. Have $210 saved for Christmas. We actually have $365 saved towards Christmas, so that's more than what we planned to have at this point. Have $600 saved for a weekend away. We have not done that and it's just not been the priority at all. And have $50 saved for 1-on-1 sun day. We have $25 saved towards it, so not quite. Okay, so our goals for April are to book birthday adventure. Well, I already know we'll be ticking that one at the end of April because we have. Quality time, family time for Easter. Have a friend outing, a dog-friendly day out, and make plans for Mother's Day. And the financial goals are to have 1,560 saved for the family holiday, have $280 saved for the horse ride, have $50 saved for the dining in the dark experience, which is something I've wanted to do the last couple of years, have $2,500 towards the 7.5k binder, have $420 saved towards Christmas, have $800 saved towards the weekend away, have $30 for Christmas advent calendars, and have $85 towards funeral fund and $150 towards the one-on-one Sunday. So we shall see how that goes. Oh, we got our pottery back. The pottery we did on Valentine's Day. I've used mine as a little thing for my dice. Yeah, cute little bowl. All right, sinking funds. We're gonna start with this one. We have $50 in $5 notes. And we're just going to roll the dice, four-sided dice, see what gets what. I believe this is where we were up to the last time. Oh, dice going everywhere. All right, emergency is getting 1. Car gets 2. Funeral gets 3. Birthday gets 2. And holiday gets 3, but there's only 2 left. So we will swap that magnet for horse for next time. Alright. Emergency got 5. Is this the 13th? Oh, the 4th, not the 3rd, plus 5, which means that has 50 now. 20, 40, 50. Car got 10. So that now has 355. 250 in the bank, 60, 70, 80, 93, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Nowhere to come when I need $5 notes for minis. Funeral got 15. $25, $35, $40. Birthday got 10. That's $10 starting that one off. Oh, the cow experience was so cool. I went for the Highland cows and fell in love with the sheep. Oh my God, these gorgeous Valaeus sheep. Oh my God, they're so adorable. And they just want to follow you around and snuggle. Like 1,545. They were the most adorable things. We got there and we had a picnic, which was really lovely. One of the cows actually got to our picnic site before us and upended our drinks. They had a lovely bowl of ice and our drinks in it, and the cow just completely upended on the ground. They had to get us new drinks. We were like, it's fine, we'll just wipe it off. But they were so lovely. It's just this young family. They just a working farm, and they just do these events, I guess, to, you know, they book in private tours and stuff. to raise some extra money and awareness about the cows. So nice. They had alpacas and pygmy goats, which one of the goats, apparently male goats, like to piss on themselves to make them smell a certain way, and then wanted to rub it all over me. So I did come home a bit smelly. Stuck into this one. Savings is getting 3. But anyway, it's all part of the experience. And they were running a bit late when we got there. The group, there was some people booked in before us and they got there late. Which I mean didn't worry us. 3 for hair. But it meant, so we're only meant to be there, it was meant to go for like 90 minutes, an hour and a half, and we were there for 3 hours. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was, yeah, I mean, it was amazing. Okay, so hair got 15. Um, 45. Yeah, like I've really been thinking of looking into doing 20, 30, 45. And Roy's really been pushing me to do either some kind of animal therapy course, like either equine, and that's what I've been tossing up. Do I want to do equine therapy or do I want to do animal therapy? And I'm like, the chances of me owning horses as opposed to another animal, I'm more likely to own another animal. $20 for dance. And because, you know, those who know us, it's always been alpacas, and I've always thought alpacas seem to be a good therapy animal. Like they're an animal you can take into like an aged care facility or an indoor venue, because they don't just go to the toilet wherever. They're very specific about where they go, so they are a good animal for that. But after meeting these sheep, I think these sheep would make amazing therapy animals. They're like a dog, except they don't jump up all over you or lick you. Like they just follow you around and just want to snuggle. So I don't know, I think maybe I mean, I feel like you have to have alpacas with sheep, but I'm kind of leaning towards looking into getting these sheep now, like when we get our little bit of land, which is the ultimate goal. And yeah, doing animal therapy course to then, when I don't want to be working full-time, want to be doing my own thing, so I can step into like doing animal therapy stuff. $15 starting off savings. So yeah, it was a very insightful trip. Really did make me rethink things I've already had planned, and yeah, now reassessing. So stay tuned. All right, this one for birthday. Next birthday is not till July, so we've got a little bit of time now. And that'll be Roy's birthday. I mean, do I now have to have a sheep envelope? I cannot tell you how much I loved these sheep. And they're very rare and they're very expensive, so I mean, future farm is gonna need a lot of money. All right, birthday, I got 5. So yeah, I think it cost $465 all up. We did it was a picnic and then a farm tour. And then we paid an extra $20 for like a feed bucket so that we could feed the animals, which was really nice. Oh, where did that end? We got to there. That is there now. Poor old electricity. We haven't got quite the bill. $5 for passports. I really have not put much into sinking funds. I didn't put any in at all in March, did I? Oops, that's 15. Clothes. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's got 90 now. The alpacas yesterday did spit. They were getting a little bit bossy with the food between each other and also with the cows. So there was a little bit of spitting going on, and we did manage to get stuck in the crossfire. $65 for alpaca. And Future Farm got 15. So one is 75 now for Future Farm. I mean, the Highland cows were gorgeous, and some of them definitely loved a good scratch and a brush. We had the one where we had the picnic, they were all pregnant mamas, which was really lovely. And then there was a paddock where there was some babies that were only like 2 weeks old. They were very cute. I'll have to put that one in. And then there was Roy's favourite was this retired male. He was massive. He's not doing too well. His hips are starting to go on him. But he was beautiful. He loved a good feed and a good scratch. Really enjoyed doing that. Oh, we were supposed to start there. Oh well. We will start with adventure next time. That's what I get for talking. Alright, medical got 5. Luckily we don't have a lot of medical issues because we really don't put a lot of money into this. Really should, because I am going to need new glasses at some point and I have to get the multifocals. Off as long as I can. Pet got 10. It's taken a beating between the pet food subscription come out and last Friday she had her yearly vaccination. So there was a new one that 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Something to do with it protects against some kind of mouse or rat disease that affects their liver if they get it, which of course she has a lot of issues with her liver, so we need to protect that as much as we can. But also means she now has to go back in 2 to 4 weeks time for a booster for that one. So that will be more money. 15. but she'll also be due blood tests around then too, so I'll do it the 4 weeks and then she'll be due blood tests as well, so we'll get that all done. Some days she's been eating really well, other days not so much. She hasn't eaten anything at all today, or she didn't eat dinner last night. She's a funny little chicken. Full-time job, keeping her well. $70 and getting ahead now. Gift got 10. So that's 120. And we just have $50 to put in the events binder. And I believe Anzac Day is the next one. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we have $50, $70, $80 in there now. We still have Easter money in there. I didn't even need to. I just bought some eggs every grocery shop. I ended up with heaps. Roy and I were home alone for the entire weekend for Easter. I saw my eldest son and his girlfriend and family and my parents, siblings, nieces, nephews and that on Easter Sunday. And yeah, so I didn't really give my boys eggs. I've got a whole heap of eggs just sitting in the lounge room in the jar and on like a little display bowl thing, and everyone's just been picking at them as they go. I've still got to just keep topping them up. So yeah, we're still going with those. I've still got some put aside that I just keep topping them up with. So yeah, I've still got, I think it was like $150 maybe I saved for Easter. So yeah. Oh, we'll put it towards something. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much to everybody who already does subscribe. Big thank you to all the beautiful people who regularly like and comment on these videos. It really means a lot. Hope you're having a fabulous day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.